I know you want to be experiencing more energy. I know you want to wake up in the morning. You want to go through your day with vibrant energy, skipping around like a child. You want to be able to have sustainable energy and not be dependent on caffeine no more. In this video, I'm going to be diving into 5 things, 5 simple things you should know to have infinite energy naturally. Tap into the natural chemicals of your being, your body, where you essentially build your own caffeine, your own energy system. You are designed, you are a powerful being designed to live with high energy levels. And anything that isn't, when you aren't experiencing high energy levels, you aren't living in alignment with the natural cycles of your beings and doing the things that are in alignment with nature. The first thing that you get to know to start having more infinite energy is dialing in your sleep. Number one, super important is dialing in your sleep. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to having really good energy is what is your sleeping pattern? Are you having and do you have a regular sleeping pattern? Do you regularly go to bed at the same time every night and regularly wake up at the same time every morning? Now, I'm not perfect with this. This is something that I'm still practicing getting better at. But when I am on a regular schedule of going to bed at the same time every night, the same morning every night, you get in tune with your circadian rhythm. Now, your circadian rhythm is basically like your biological clock that rises with the sun and goes down with the sun. We have these natural rhythms that's in alignment with the energies of this planet. Every animal have it, every species has a circadian rhythm. And when you start to attune yourself to that and listen intuitively what feels best for you in your body, and you start to regularly sleep in alignment with those patterns, just this one alone, you will have to start to have skyrocketing energies. And you'll notice when you start to fall off that schedule, you'll notice your energy will be way, way down. Another way you can start improving your sleep is start to wear mouth tape. Go online and look up mouth tape that helps you keep your mouth closed. I use myotape. It goes around your lips while you sleep, and it helps you breathe through your nose while you're sleeping. You lose about 40% less water. And now your nasal breathing, which is in alignment with tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system, you reduce snoring, you reduce the potential of sleep apnea, and your breathing becomes better. You start nasal breathing, and now your body is getting into deeper REM, deeper sleep, deeper quality sleep. You're less likely to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, or for whatever reason, you're less likely to just wake up, and your sleep is deeper. Now, other tricks and hacks you can do with your psychology before you're going to bed is, as you're falling asleep, visualize yourself waking up in the morning with enjoy, high energy, appreciation. Go over the lists of things that you are grateful for. Start to place your attention on what you want your sleep to be like. This is going to be a very rejuvenating, restorative, replenishing, nourishing sleep. My cells upgrade and wake and get deep rest and are regenerating while I sleep, and I wake up with high energy, and just set the intention. Now your thoughts and emotions are starting to affect your physiology and your cellular structure. And this will change the quality of the sleep that you get and how you wake up. Just this alone, you will start to have fantastic energy. And not only that, you're also working to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you're getting the most out of your sleep. Because as we are going in and out of sleep, we're moving through different brainwave states. We go from beta to alpha to theta to delta. Theta is like that in between waking and sleeping state, and delta is deep sleep REM, or you're asleep. Alpha is when you're like really relaxed and calm. You're typically there when you're meditating, and beta is where I'm at right now. You're awake and you're conscious and you're thinking and you're speaking. Now, in between theta is the most powerful areas that you can start to reprogram your subconscious mind, because that's when you're most subjective. The barriers of the mind are dropped a little bit, and access to your subconscious mind is more direct. So that is some of the most important time to start working to reprogram your subconscious mind, is while you are falling asleep and when you are also waking up. What are you choosing as you wake up? Put a smile on your face and begin to speak gratitude for everything when you first wake up. Number 2, get the first light when you wake up. The first light of the day when you wake up. We are designed to get sunlight the first thing in the day. And we're so disconnected from nature nowadays. We go straight to the coffee, we roll out of bed, we're groggy, we go straight into whatever we're doing without taking the time to support our physiology. So when you wake up, the first thing that you can do is get 5 to 10 minutes of sunlight. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to stimulate the chemicals in the the neurons and the receptors in our brain and our being and our nervous system that it's time to wake up. We start receiving the full spectrum of light, including blue light, and we start to wake up. So when you get that sunlight, it's going to signal to your body that it's time to wake up and start getting things going for your day. The third thing that you get to do when you first wake up, before you eat anything, before you do anything else, is drink water. The first thing I do every single morning is when I drink water. You just went 8 hours throughout the night and you had no water, and you lose water while you're sleeping, while you're breathing. So the first thing you get to do is drink water. This one simple thing, hydration. You are 70 to 80% water, and put lemon in your water. You'll get an alkalining effect. So now you will start to be on the alkaline side of the pH scale and not acidic. So where you have better health, vibrant health, you feel better, you're more energized, and you're hydrated. Hydrate. Just one thing. Most disease is people are chronically dehydrated. That's why so many people are sick, because we're chronically dehydrated. So start to drink water first thing in the morning and your energy will skyrocket. Stick around to the end of this video, as the next thing I'm going to share with you are super powerful, creating a high energy level as your baseline. But before I do that, like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't, either way, I love you. But share some of the things you love to do to have high energy levels. And I'm also going to add in a bonus, a sixth thing that you can do to have incredible energy levels. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you get that extra bonus, so you really start to tap into your inherent energy that you have as a beautiful divine being, powerful being. The fourth thing that you can do is to get movement every hour. Now, when this was first introduced to me, it was a game changer. And the idea is that whenever you're sitting down or you're working at a desk and you're sedentary, you're not moving a lot, you begin to become stagnant. Your body gets stagnant and it isn't flowing. Our bodies are designed to move. So what you can do every hour is bounce. Just if you're working at your desk and you've been working for an hour and you've been sitting there, you can bounce for 30 seconds to a minute. Every hour, bounce for a minute. And when you do this, your blood circulation will improve, your digestion will improve, your lymphatic system will begin flowing better, and just your whole being will start to work better, because now you are in movement. These bodies are designed to move. There's a famous quote and a saying that I love, and it says that you're not on the couch because you're tired. You're tired because you're on the couch. Because you aren't moving, you're lying there. So when you get up every hour and you do this, I promise you your energy will skyrocket. Number 5, eat high vibe food. Eat whole foods, plant foods. Throw away the foods that are highly processed, highly sugary, highly high sodium. Whenever I see a label that has a paragraph of ingredients, that's this automatic red flag, and I stay away from it unless I actually know what's in there. But you can't go wrong with foods that have no labels. Whole foods, plant foods, fruits, and greens. They have a very high energy source. They're alive. They have a high water content, especially fruit. They have a high magnetism, a high electricity. They have structured water. The best water filter on this planet is fruit. And the roots of a tree go deep down in the earth and pull the nourishment from deep within the earth, and they go high into the tree, and they're freaking delicious. Fruit is so powerful for you. If you eat fruit for breakfast every day and you drink water in the first part of your day, and you start eating more high vibe foods, more plants, more alive foods with living enzymes, living electricity, not burnt out of it, you will start to have more energy. You will put your body in a more alkaline state. Again, you won't be on the acidic side of the pH scale where things start to rust and the green layer you see on a pool or these types of things. You'll be more alkaline. Alkaline is you'll have more base chemistry. You'll be in better health and alignment, and you get better energy. Are you eating dead food with no energy that have been processed and like just tampered with? Or are you eating as nature intended it? Eating a high water content food, a high nourishment. And if you get that feeling like you're tired after you eat a meal, if you get that feeling like you're tired after you eat a meal, something that you can do is go for a walk. It helps with digestion. It'll help you digest the food that you just eaten. However, if this is happening, it's also you get to get curious. Are you eating a lot of like really heavy grains and meats? Like, do you feel like you want to take a nap after you eat food? I know that I used to feel like that a lot. And when I started changing what I'm eating, that feeling went away. I started eating to live, not living to eat. And the beautiful thing about eating to live is that the food is still delicious, except now you feel good. You don't feel like you want to pass out. And what that feeling is telling you, that you want to take a nap after you eat a meal, is that food is so hard for your body to digest, it literally has to shut down in order to digest it. You have to go to sleep to help digest the food you just eaten. It's too hard to digest. So start eating lighter, more healthy whole foods as close as nature intended it, and your energy levels will start to go through the roof. And if you do all these things, I promise you, you are going to have very high energy levels, and you can say goodbye to the coffee and start tuning into your normal energy levels. I don't drink coffee. Never really have gotten in the habit of it. It doesn't really affect me anyways. But I used to be exhausted and tired all the time. And when I started aligning these things with my health and doing these very simple, easy things that you can start doing tomorrow morning, today, as soon as possible, you will start to notice a significant difference in how you feel and your energy levels. Number 6, the bonus. The sixth thing that you can do to have infinite energy is start doing what you love more. Now, a way I love to associate this, and I'm sure that you can resonate, but I know that when I'm doing something that I don't enjoy and I'm not really engaged in, I feel like, oh, I have to do this thing. I don't really want to do it. If you're at a job you hate and you love, it might be an opportunity for you to get curious at how you can align your life around your passions. Or if you don't know what your passions are, this can be an opportunity for you to start getting curious about what your passions are. And you get to play and explore and dance with what that actually is. But when you start to get in alignment and do the things that you love and you live in gratitude, now you are shifting your energy in alignment with your soul. You're in excitement energy. Why do you think kids have so much energy? Because they're following their joy, they're following their play, and they're in creation, they're in love, they're in joy. You ever feel like really tired and then someone tells you something really exciting and then, next thing you know, you have so much energy? Or that saying that I feel like $1,000,000, like if someone was to give you $1 million right now, how would you feel? You would feel like so excited and like jumping up around like, oh, holy shit, like all this money. You have all this energy. If you were like dead and then someone gave you that, you'd be like, you'd light up. But the thing is that you are so powerful, you can tune into that without the external changing. You can tune into your internal excitement, your internal joy, your internal gratitude that is right here and now. And then that becomes an energy that propels you more towards your dreams, the things that you want to achieve in your life that are in alignment with more gratitude and joy and excitement. Because now you're on you're focusing on what you have, you're in the energy of excitement, and exciting things and grateful things begin to come in more. And when you're following what you love, you are in alignment with Source, with the divinity, with God. You are in alignment with that energy, and it is flowing through you, and you are lit up. For me, when I'm working a job that I hate, I am drained, I'm exhausted. And how you know you're doing something you love, you'll have more energy while you're doing it and afterwards. Now, when I'm on a phone call and I'm doing what I love and I'm with a client and I'm coaching them, I could be on the call for 3 hours and I'll have more energy at the end of the call because it's what I love to do. When I'm doing these videos, just a moment ago, I was feeling, it's winding down. I was feeling kind of like I was getting more tired, and then I started filming, and now I'm like, I have energy because I'm doing what I love, and I'm sharing what I love, and sharing what I love to talk about, and I'm in my excitement, and now I have energy. So start following, doing what you love. I promise you, as you start doing these 6 things, you can throw coffee in your nearest dumpster and say bye to it forever. Coffee is a central nervous stimulant. It fatigues and drains your adrenal glands over time, and it actually starts to deplete your energy and you become more dependent. That's why over time you'll find it's a drug. It's a legal drug. It's the most worldly consumed drug. And I know people love coffee, but the thing about it is that over time you start to become more and more dependent on it. Do you want to have infinite energy? Do you want to feel like you have energy to go out and create the life you want without depending on an external substance? If you do these 6 things, I promise you, your life will begin to transform. You will have so much more energy. You'll climb out of a rut. I climbed out of a rut I didn't even know I was in when I started doing these things. So I love you guys. I hope you got value out of today's video. And I promise you, as you begin to implement them, you get better regular sleep. You get the first light of the day. You drink water. You eat high vibe foods. You live in your passion, your joy, and your love, and your gratitude. You get movement every hour. You bounce and you regularly shake out, and you get the movement. You get the body and the energy flowing, and you're no longer stagnant. I promise you, your energy levels will fly through the roof. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.